Huntington's disease is a genetic disorder that results in the loss of both mental faculties and physical control. Estimates are that 1 in every 10,000 Americans have HD and more than 250,000 others are at risk of inheriting it from a parent. Huntington's is now considered one of the more common hereditary diseases. The probability of each offspring inheriting an affected gene is 50-50. If the child has the HD gene, sooner or later they will develop the disease. However, if they do not have the gene, then they will never develop the disease or pass it on to their future children. So those affected by Huntington's disease each have 23 chromosomes, just like other human beings. This disease is inherited in an autosomal dominant fashion. All humans have 2 copies of the HTT gene, which codes for the protein huntingtin, which is located on the short arm of the 4th chromosome. In spite of this, the short arm of the 4th chromosome holds the CAG, or cytosine adenine guanine DNA sequence. This sequence may be duplicated many times in individuals, up to 26 times in the general population. The duplication of this segment is called a trinucleotide repeat, in which these 3 nucleotides, CAG, are repeated over and over again. Individuals with Huntington's disease may have from 40 to over 100 repeated CAG segments. This altered form increases the decay rate of certain types of neurons.
The symptoms for Huntington's disease are characterized into 3 different categories: movement, behavioral, and cognitive. The movement disorder takes away your ability to maintain your balance and coordination, swallow food and drinks, gives you random muscle spasms, and your ability to walk, run, and speak diminishes. The cognitive disorder makes you sleep excessively, gives you poor memory, and makes you hallucinate. And the behavior disorder makes you moody and depressed. Today, there is no known cure for HD, but scientists are working hard to come up with a cure. The treatment for HD can only make the person feel more comfortable with the symptoms. Medications like tetrabenazine, antipsychotic drugs, Valium, antidepressants, and mood-stabilizing drugs can only help suppress the symptoms of HD, but not take away the symptoms completely. Speech and physical therapy is used to help them lead a more normal life. People with HD are affected differently. A person could have more cognitive symptoms and some behavior and movement symptoms. Another could have a lot of behavioral symptoms and some cognitive and movement symptoms. And another could have lots of movement symptoms, some behavioral symptoms, and hardly any cognitive symptoms.
So here are some questions to think about. Should patients be treated for HD without informed consent? Well, we think they shouldn't. The patient should have the right to know what is being done to them.
At what age does HD tend to occur? HD tends to start between the ages of 30 to 50, but some people still develop symptoms before the age of 20 and sometimes after the age of 50.
How might my lifestyle, like diet and exercise, affect the progression of the disease? People with HD require a high number of calories to maintain their body weight. This can help reduce involuntary movements and other symptoms, particularly in the later stages of HD.
Created using Powtoon.